Welcome to TKR guys, and today we're gonna unbox the Motorola E3 Power. So let's get started. Welcome back to our channel guys. This is sort of, and you can see the Motorola E3 Power box just has been arrived from Flipkart. Well, here is a dent. I don't know why. The handling was not great. You can easily imagine that. 5-inch HD display, quad-core processor, 2 gig 16 gigs combo, 3500 mAh battery, and a 10-watt charger. And I will be checking the charging time later on personally. Well, now opening up the box, we are first greeted by the phone, completely a replica of how Motorola G4 Play was done. You can check the unboxing video in the cards, make sure you check that. Well, the accessories are almost same with the Motorola G4 Play. Here is the standard USB to micro USB data syncing cum charging cable. I'm not gonna tearing up the plastic guys. So here is the rating, 5.2 volt 2 ampere rating of the travel adapter or charger, and that same below the average quality headphones. Well, they're free and most of the companies doesn't provide that anymore, and you can talk to other people using this, and there is a dedicated button for accepting or rejecting calls anyways, but they are not of great quality. You better buy a decent headphone, and there are some links in the description below. Documentation, and then comes the 3500 mAh battery. Well, surprisingly, a free screen guard. No, not a tempered one, but it's free and you should be happy with it. They are giving it for free, so it really certifies that this phone doesn't have a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. So I recommend you use this free screen guard. Anyways, I will be coming back with the battery and the phone only. So guys, the phone is here and the battery is here, but I'm gonna first take out the battery from its plastic. Well, it's a 3500 mAh battery, exactly resembles like the 2800 mAh battery seen on the Motorola G4 Play. Well, talking of that Motorola G4 Play, you can see the phone is here. I will be doing a comparison, and that will be in the show notes or in the cards. Make sure you check that. They look perfectly, resembles a lot of areas, but there are some differences, and I will be showing you that as well. Now coming to, I'm just taking this phone aside. It's unnecessary right at the moment. Now take the back cover up. It's completely like it happened with G4. The back cover is very sturdy, and it's very tight, and the two dedicated SIM slots, they are micro SIM slots, and one dedicated SD card slot. Thank you again, because there is no hybrid SIM slot, which I personally hate. And well, just again put the back panel in its place. And guys, one thing for sure, the back panel is a bit rubberized, and it's actually for the nano coating that Motorola has claimed. It is water repellent but not water resistant, but I will definitely be doing a dedicated water test. I will be put it under water. Anyways, coming on overviews, we got a 5 megapixel front camera with earpiece and sensors, 5-inch 720p HD display with 3 navigation buttons on screen and a loudspeaker. On the back we get the 8 megapixel rear camera, noise cancellation mic, and the flash and the Motorola branding. On the right we get the power button followed by the volume rockers, and on the left there is nothing such. On the top we get the 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the bottom we get the hinge and the charging port. Well, coming to the specification, 1 GHz quad-core processor, 2GB 16GB combo, 8 megapixel 5 megapixel combo, a gigantic 3500 mAh battery, and VoLTE support is there. Weight is around 155 gram with the battery included. Now coming to the phone guys, well, great to go hold in hand, and really the phone is not gives you a premium look, but I am kind of feel the phone is bit heavy. Thanks to the battery, and other links of this buying links for the phone will be in the description below. Make sure you check that. Come to the display guys, I personally am happy with this display. Somehow I find this display to be better than the G4's Play. I will be showing you why. Well, coming to the same thing is there. The display is still bit reflective. You can see the reflection of Moto E3 Power box, but the viewing angles are pretty decent. And now you can see I've been using the same wallpaper for both the devices. You can see the colors are more saturated, but I believe the colors in the E3 are bit more dense, and the display is, I personally believe, is better than the G4 Play. I personally believe that, and because I personally love that tone. Anyway, coming to the system update guys, there is a system update of 3 MB. Well, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna install it right at the very moment. Well, there are other things like Moto E3 Power model number. They have told it, said it here, and runs on the Marshmallow. That's obvious. I don't know about the Nougat update. Don't ask me about that. I just don't know. But might be they will be coming with the Nougat update in future. So yes, we will be waiting for that. Here are some other information that we do not need to know. And now coming to other things, it's stock Android, guys, so no need to worry about other things. And yes, it does support does has the Google Now here. Runs on the Google Now launcher. You can see it's Real Madrid Villarreal, other things like it should be. And I'm surprised that there is no Moto app. Well, in the G4 Play there was Moto Migrate or Moto app was there, but there is no dedicated Moto app, so all the apps are from Google. And yes, that's a good thing. There is a system update telling me, but I'm not gonna go for that. Now coming to the storage and USB. Out of 16 gigs, 4 gigs is dedicated for Android OS. You get around 12 gigs, and even out of that 400 MB is already occupied, so you get around 11.5 gigs on the very first boot for your app installations, and you get around 1.2 gigs free on the very first boot out of 2 gigs of RAM. So for stock Android, it's pretty decent. And now coming to the OTG test. Well, I will be telling you why I am using that OTG cable in this video. I generally don't use that, but yes, I will be checking this phone whether to see it is compatible with a hard disk or not. Yes, it does support my USB drive, which is formatted into FAT32, and it is a 32 gigs of pen drive. But I will be checking my 2 TB external HDD. Well, there is no external storage actually included right at the moment. I haven't installed my external SD card, but if I go to the local, I see the USB storage, and that's acceptable, and that's what it should be. I don't recommend you to plug off your external SSD, HDD or memory card, pen drive in that way. Just use the manuals. Well, it is actually giving my hard disk the power, but I'm again trying to plug in that. I'm not sure whether that is gonna work. For G4 Play it did work, but the USB storage was corrupt. Yes, you can see my WD USB drive is corrupt. Touch to fix. It's nothing. When I will touch to fix, it will tell me to format my internal 2 TB HD drive, and I'm not gonna format my 1 TB collection of cinemas. So I'm sorry. Well, you can do that. Just format it into a FAT32 system, and after FAT32 it will work fine. So yes, you literally can use an external HDD, but you have to format it to FAT32. Well, now the time has come for clicking some pictures. Well, the front camera is already on, and I look, what should I say, I look like whatever. Pretty colors are there. Now switching on the HDR, and again snapping the same. It's letting me to hold the phone for quite a few times. Now take a closer look and see how well it renders the colors and details. Well, I personally have checked both the cameras of G4 Play and this one. I'm with the G4 Play, but yes, this camera does have pretty good amount of details. You can see that from this picture. But while zooming, I found that the pixelation was prominent. It takes around 1.65 MB of size for normal pictures that I have taken, and with the HDR, and without the HDR in the same time it took around 1.5 MB. So that's pretty decent, and that's pretty okay. Nothing excessively great things, but I think the front camera was not that great. Close photos was good, long shots was pretty decent, and low light shot was acceptable as well, but there were some grains. Now guys, in case of the cameras, I would still go for the Motorola G4 Play. But yes, this is all for today, guys. Do like this video if you want, dislike this video if you want. And guys, there are other videos in the cards, make sure you check that, and they will be also in the show notes as well. Till then, bye. Do subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye now.